Oh, my palms are sweaty. Mom and spaghetti.
Why are they clammy, my friend? Why are they clammy? Why you things clammy, dude?
Yo, they clammy, dog.
Welcome, everybody, to the JpeG Podcast, episode 8.
8.
I'm Greg,
I am Jerry.
and it is Thursday,
It is Thursday.
April 21st.
Is it really the 21st already?
Get them blazes out. No?
Oh, sorry, that was yesterday, dude. Come on.
Doobie? Doobie for Blazers.
Doogie Howser?
MD? Child actor extraordinaire.
I thought you were about to say child pornography for some reason.
Whoa.
That's weird.
Buddy, no.
Stop.
You brought it up.
Okay.
Moving on to the next thing that's not illegal.
So, on to non-illegal things. Pokemon. Last week, we talked about our very first Pokemon card. Do you remember?
Jerry asked you
Yeah, I
to
did.
think back to 1997, thereabouts, I think was
Yeah.
ish.
Yep.
And remember your first Pokemon card.
So it's like 1995 to 2000 was like the Pokemon era.
The golden age of Pokemon.
Yeah, the golden age.
I would say that.
Original set.
150.
Base set Pokemon.
Yes.
So, Greg, do you remember your very first Pokemon card?
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it either.
Okay.
Okay. That being said, I don't remember what he belonged to. Fire. Earth, water.
Okay.
I'm going to have you guess. It was a bird.
Zapdos.
No. This was a base shit Pokemon. It wasn't a
Pidgey.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What was your? Do you have your first holographic card that you remember? Because I don't think Pidgey was worthy enough to be a holo.
No, he wasn't. Did you get one in every pack or no?
You didn't, but you got a rare in every pack.
Okay, that's right.
Whether it be holo or non-holo.
I got you. My first memory is either buying a booster box with Machamp.
Okay. Yeah.
He was included. You were guaranteed that he was on the cover,
Yep.
on the front. And then I remember distinctly buying Ninetales from the comic store that used to be in Fair Lakes, and it was $7, and I had $6, and the lady gave it to me, and I said, "I promise I'll bring back $1," and I did.
What?
Yep.
That's pretty sick.
It used to be called Destiny Comics, and Tony's New York Pizza took over their slot
Store,
I guess.
okay.
Yeah, it's to expand their own. So
That's cool. That is really cool. I'm going to have to say, and I still have this because I recently went to my storage unit. Those of you that follow me on Instagram and Facebook, probably.
at J Squared 87.
No.
Oh, sorry.
It's just J squared, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just J squared. I changed it. So it's simply just J squared, no numbers.
that is good.
Yeah, it's great. Okay. But my first Pokemon that I actually stumbled across in my storage unit, and it is still there. And get this, it's still inside of the sealed package too. So
You put it in a card sleeve?
No. I bought this at a antique store in Leesburg, and this antique store sold Pokemon cards.
Damn antique stores.
I know, right?
Robbers from the
Stealing-
get-go. I knew it.
stealing
I'll
from
never go to
kids.
an antique store stealing from kids.
But it's still in its original packaging. If you look up Machamp base set first edition, you'll see basically the Pokemon card that I had, and it was Machamp. And you bought it separately, and it was inside of this sealed package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, exactly. So I bought that at the comic store, or at the comic store. You bought yours at the comic store.
Yeah.
I bought mine at the antique store, and it's still in that original packaging in the binder, which is really cool. And it's crazy because I was looking up, if you look it up right now, the value of that card, if it's in good condition and you go and get it rated, it's $299 right now.
What?
Yeah. So don't steal
Man.
from me. It's
I'm
crazy.
going to have to. I'm going to come over.
Come over to my
Actually,
place.
no, I'm not going to do that. Forget that. I'm going to break into your joint.
Dude, don't.
All it takes is a pickaxe.
No.
It do.
This is not Minecraft, okay? You can't pickaxe your way through my home.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna grieve professionally on you.
Yo, don't grieve, yo.
Shout out to Deadmau5 for sponsoring the podcast.
Thanks,
you, sir.
Deadmau5 for sponsoring the podcast and Minecraft.
Yep.
Mojang.
Thank you, sir.
But I'm pretty stoked because I'm actually gonna be signing up for this Pokemon card rater program, like where you get your cards rated, and so they look them over and they'll see how they look, and then they'll put them inside this case that you can't open, and they'll give it a grade. So if it's a 10 or a 9, it's worth anywhere from $100 to $300.
Here's the question: what are you gonna do with it when it's rated a 9 or 10?
That's the big question. I'll probably hold on to it, honestly, for a lot longer, but the fact that it's in a hard case that can't get ruined is even more...
Like the hard plastic that's annoying. You have to cut through to get in.
No, this is not even... It's not even hard plastic you can cut through. This is like a thick piece of 2 pieces that are glued together that you cannot open unless you break it. It's like thick plastic.
Interesting.
It's like a half an inch thick. So it's pretty cool. It's through this thing called PSA. You can get like sports cards rated and stuff like that.
Right. Any sorts of memorabilia and such.
Exactly.
You get authenticity tickets.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Do you have any of your Pokemon cards?
No.
Really? You gave them all away?
I don't remember what I did with them, to be honest with you. I had a binder, I remember. And I had 3 Hitmonchans I was very proud of. They were all in the middle row on one of my... Because you used to have the pages that had 9 card slots.
Right.
So I had a line of Hitmonchans.
You organized it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I had some, like, Japanese ones.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, these are cool because they're new and I haven't seen them, but they don't feel legitimate to me.
I know, they almost seem fake.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. I was stupid and naive when I first got my cards, and I had a Charizard from the base, or not Charizard, a Blastoise from the base set holographic English.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I traded it to a kid for a Japanese Blastoise.
I had a Charizard, English, and I traded it for... No, I'm lying to you.
Stop lying.
I did have a Charizard, but I traded a first edition Venusaur.
Oh.
First edition, mind you. First edition.
Yeah.
For a regular Mewtwo, because I thought it looked cool.
That's actually a good trade. Truthfully.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Mewtwo?
First edition Venusaur? Holographic?
They're like comparable. They're all part of like the very base set holographic cards. And if you look for a Mewtwo that's in good condition, it's worth a lot of money.
Wow.
Along with the Venusaur, of course, too, but Mewtwo seems to be worth more because it's harder to get.
Oh, well.
But you don't have it now, do ya?
No.
So, one thing that we didn't go over last week, but it did get released on April 7th. Pretty crazy. I was not expecting this to get released so soon as far as trailers go and sneak peeks. But we're talking about Star Wars Rogue One.
Rogue One
is sick.
Sick. They've already got a movie coming out. Another one.
I know. It's crazy. And since April 7th, the trailer has hit 33 million views.
That's almost as many as our last podcast.
Right? I mean, almost.
I can't believe it.
I know. They're not able to catch up to us quite, but they're close.
Right.
You know, that 33 mil mark.
Maybe if Luke Skyhand was in the movie.
Yeah. Chewbacca, Leia.
Chewie Jr.
Chewie Jr.
Chewie Juniors. It sounds like a Hardee's or... Step on down to Chewie Juniors.
Come on down. Thanks for sponsoring us, Chewie Juniors.
Appreciate that. Free Harry burgers whenever we want. Oh my, the phone's ringing. Pick it up.
But Rogue One looks really sick, and I'm excited. It's like you were saying before we got started. It's like the prequel.
Right in the middle.
It's confusing, though. Come on.
No. Once you get it, you're good. You're good.
It's like coming after the one already happened, so...
You sound like my dad.
Come on now.
He's like, I don't know why they put these prequels and a sequel before and after. Why? Just put them in order. He's kind of like a Persian Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I will say...
Okay.
Something cool that's happened, and people are very happy about it.
Yeah.
Is that the new Batman direct-to-home video.
Yeah.
DC and Marvel, they do like direct-to-home video movies that are animated.
Right.
And the latest one, Batman: The Killing Joke, talks about
Oh God.
talks about I lost my train. Choo-choo of thought.
The Killing Joke.
Yes. Talks about Joker's. It's one of DC's origin stories for the Joker.
Okay.
I guess they have multiple ones by different authors. I think this one was from the early 90s or whatever.
Yeah. Comic fans out there.
Yeah. 1988. There we go. But it's dark. Like, quite dark, and it received an R rating.
What? I just saw that.
From the Motion Picture Association of America.
That's crazy for a cartoon.
Right.
This style. And what's cool, you know who's doing the Joker?
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, speaking of Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Another dovetail. Woo! Oh, sorry, that's DuckTales.
Oh my God!
Also, Kevin Conroy. We got a shout out to him. He's been the voice of Batman since the early 90s when the Batman, the animated series was on.
Really?
Phenomenal voice actor, and he is the voice of Batman for me.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. So people have got their hopes high that it will be dark, gritty, and sort of no holds barred.
That's cool. I'm excited because I love kind of anime, cartoony things. I miss the old Batman cartoons. Those were those were gems.
They were dark too.
They were kind of dark.
Like, it was borderline. What I would say is like PG-13 for a cartoon.
It was on Toonami, was it?
No, I remember watching it just on Fox after school.
Oh, on Fox. Okay, it wasn't on Cartoon Network or anything.
It was eventually.
Oh, eventually. Okay.
They syndicated it there.
Right.
But
That's cool. That's really cool. Some big names doing some of the voice acting, and that's
coming back.
From because Mark Hamill was originally the Joker voice. That's sweet.
For a long time, yeah.
That's like a full circle. That's really cool. And in other entertainment type of news, sadly, the late now Prince has passed away today, the 21st. Sadly, he. In his home in Minnesota, his estate, and it's pretty crazy. I was watching some video of some guy outside reporting, and his estate was massive. It looked like a complex, and there was like a circular shaped dome building, and apparently that was like his recording creative studio, which is really cool. But really sad, passed away today. Do you remember his like Super Bowl show that he did? I forget which one it was. I think it was 2 Super Bowls ago.
Yeah, he had a really cool guitar.
Yeah.
It looked like a cloud or something.
Yeah. He's always, obviously, he was super flamboyant and like had way over the top stuff.
Right.
But another very, very famous and appreciated artist has left us today.
Also, I don't know how many wrestling fans there are. I don't know if you saw that, but Chyna passed away too.
You know, I never saw her growing up. Because I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling.
I wasn't allowed to watch it either, but I knew who she was.
Right.
And I knew a lot about sort of, like, a lot of the other kids that were allowed to watch it talked about her.
Yeah. So, yeah. That was that back in the Hulk Hogan days?
I think it was just after.
Just after.
So, like, late 90s or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I sort of recognize her face, maybe from, like, some toy stuff.
Yeah, probably.
But I never watched her. But yeah, that's pretty sad too. And then the other lady from Everybody Loves Raymond,
Doris Roberts.
Yeah,
she passed away a few days ago.
It's been a rough week, guys. What's going on? Give us your thoughts in the comments below. Anything that you remember from those famous 3 people that passed.
Yeah, and tell us what's happening.
Yeah, can you give us some pointers? Like, should we take the red or the blue pill?
Or the purple one.
The purple
Prince. 2016.
What is it? What's the purple something? Purple sky? Purple
rain.
Purple rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that song now.
I know the song. I don't know how it. I know the song title and how it exists. But I don't really know Prince music.
I don't either. They were playing it all day on the radio coming home from work. And yeah, it sounded great, of course. I feel bad saying I don't know his songs, but you know, maybe if someone played them, then we'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that tune.
That's how I see it going down.
Yeah. I'm going to bring up Tesla again. because I'm on a Tesla kick.
You are.
I am because
I noticed that.
Okay, I want one so bad, and that's like I'm working towards that goal. Okay, and you can lick the microphone all you want. I'm still gonna get a Tesla.
Get a Tesla. Tesla.
This is actually really cool. If you go to the link that I put in our
New York Post
in our document, there's actually a video where the Tesla Autopilot, which is a feature that you do have to pay extra for the Tesla, it actually works. So obviously the Autopilot is where you don't drive, the car drives itself, and it kind of detects all the cars around you, and it'll slow down, it'll stop, it'll avoid, and all that stuff. This video is showing an actual Tesla customer driving, and he's going straight, and this basically this work vehicle that has like a crane on it is merging into this guy's lane where the guy driving the Tesla. And he doesn't see the Tesla because he's got this gigantic crane blocking his view, and the guy is on autopilot. And
whoa,
yeah, the Tesla actually swerves out of the way and brakes, which is pretty sweet. So the Tesla is pretty damn smart, and I'm impressed. I'm sold.
Now,
continuously sold.
Here's the question.
Here's an answer coming at you.
You've got questions. We've got answers. Radio Shack out of business.
Are they really?
I mean, they're
going there
everywhere.
right?
I look that they used to be. They're not there anymore.
That's true. Rest in peace, Radio Shack.
Today, also Radio Shack died.
Sorry, folks.
Thanks for sponsoring the podcast, Radio Shack.
Yeah, thank you.
How much is it in addition? Do you know? Or do they know?
So it is actually if you had the Tesla before,
yeah,
it was a download. So it was It was an update. It wasn't even something that.
Oh man,
isn't that crazy? So if you had the Tesla, apparently you would just download this update when you plug in your car to the charger.
Right.
It's over the air transfer. So
using cell signals, I guess.
Automatically updated it to have autopilot, which is crazy.
Can you side load it on your own?
I don't know.
One of those situations?
I don't know, actually. I'm assuming not, since it's a motor vehicle. But
I mean,
I don't know.
It's basically a big cell phone.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I'm still sold on the dang car, and I want it. So no, it was funny. I was driving back on 66. So this is another real life situation. I was driving back on 66. This was Monday, and I looked over, and there was this guy on a motorcycle, and then there was a Tesla.
No.
Yeah. That's it. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, there's two things. No,
two of your favorite things.
No, but the guy I looked over, he probably shouldn't have been doing this, but he was looking down at his phone, and the car was braking for him in traffic.
No.
Yeah. And
Are you sure?
Yes, he was. And I was absolutely thinking to myself, I was like, okay, just because your car has autopilot and it's a Tesla does not mean that you can use your phone while driving.
I know.
You can still get pulled over for that. So I think he was kind of like trying to show off to people in traffic, you know?
Really?
So I was pissed because I was like, okay, I want your car, but you're just being a dick.
Do you think it was?
Yeah, no,
just showing off.
He was, yeah, totally. Because he like looked over when I looked at him, and I was like, come on, dude.
Oh,
like, give me a break. We all know that you got money and you got a cool car, but you don't got to show it off in traffic.
I know. Come on, Bernie. I just named him Bernie. I don't know why.
Sandres?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Mac?
Shout out to Stephanie, by the way.
Shout out to Stephanie.
Oh.
Oh, God.
My ears, they bleed for you.
I saw this awesome, I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. It's called Track and Go.
What is it?
And they're essentially like snowshoes for every one of your tires.
I did see that.
Did you see that?
That was cool. It was like a Jeep driving onto it, right?
Yes.
That was sick.
But it can be anything. Any vehicle that's lifted up high enough, like a truck.
Any car that has
SUV.
Tires. Sorry, Tesla. You're just flying.
No,
so
not
can't.
not a Tesla, not a Corolla, not a Civic, not a Impreza. No. Not a Chevy Cruze.
No way.
Not a Hyundai GT Elantra. But
whoa.
But any reasonably tall car.
Yeah.
And what it shows you, and we'll post a link.
Yep.
It literally rolls into the front two, and then rolls into the back two while sliding, while the front stay in.
Yeah.
So then you have 4 shoes, quote unquote, on your
tires
vehicle. Yeah. And the spinning of the wheels propels the quote unquote shoes forward, and it's like a track, like a tank.
Yeah.
There's a track under each one.
So it's like 4 individual tank tracks.
Exactly.
It's so cool.
And the spinning of your car's wheels propel it forward.
So I was looking at that and I was watching the video. I was kind of thinking, like, how does the efficiency of your car like get affected? Because your wheels, I'm assuming, are spinning faster or more rotations versus how much you're actually moving, right?
I don't know. It looks kind of 1-to-1-ish.
I was thinking that too, but I was curious if you had any thoughts on that. If it, obviously you're in the snow, you're not going to be trying to get gas efficiency or anything.
That's another thing. Yeah.
But I was just curious.
Yeah, it looks pretty close to 1-to-1.
Yeah,
So
it looks so cool.
somebody had commented, well, I guess I don't need to get a tank or whatever. They said that's really amazing. I just looked at the price, $25,000.
$25,000?
But I guess it's less expensive than buying a tank.
Okay. It's true, but
And then somebody posted a link to a custom shop that you can build your own tank, I guess, or have somebody build a hybrid, with the skis on the front and the other stuff.
Yeah. That's sick. That's really sick.
Very cool. Very, very cool. And I'd probably get it if I lived in Anchorage or something.
Yeah, or Colorado.
Maybe, if I was on the mountain.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking, like, that was so similar looking to the thing that Ken Block drives, which is like a Ford Raptor with these, like, tank treads as tires. You've probably seen it, and it like pulls a trailer that also has tank treads. It's super sick. But this is like a dumbed down version of that, like an add-on attachment as opposed to like completely changing out the axles to tank treads.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
It's really sick.
Yeah.
But obviously Ken Block can do whatever he wants.
Right.
So.
Thanks, DC Shoes, for sponsoring this podcast.
DC Shoes for sponsoring.
So you are in the job market.
I am in the job market. Indeed, thanks for sponsoring the podcast.
Indeed.com.
Indeed.com.
Those assholes monster. They refuse the sponsorship.
Yo, man, they send me so much junk.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
You've got 6 messages waiting for you. I don't
Sorry,
care.
None of them pertain to me whatsoever. I am not going to be.
Hi, we see you're in IT. Would you like to head up this marketing firm?
What?
Why are you emailing me?
Yeah, I've been annoyed with them. But yes, so on that topic, resumes. Okay, this is like one of my pet peeves, and I've said this to so many people. Resumes make me mad, okay, because it's not a realistic depiction of like what you do. Like, yeah, sure, you can write stuff down and like describe it and have all these keywords, but when you submit your resume out to these companies and jobs, they put it in a system and they look for keywords.
That's why you have to make your resume based on that.
I know, but it makes me mad because it's like, so I guess we're looking for someone that has, Java experience. It's like, well, I have Java experience, but the last person that I talked to told me to get rid of this gigantic list of things that I do. So I took that off, but now you're saying that you need that list. So like, does my resume need to be 4 pages? Does it need to be one page?
Nope.
I have no idea.
2 pages.
Here's an example. So this, a lot of you might have seen this, but Elon Musk, this is back on the Tesla guy. So he's got one of the coolest resumes I've ever seen. And I really like it. And I want to model, one of my versions of my resume after this, because this is really cool. It's not only like kind of geared towards the design aspect of people that like to look at pretty things, but it's also really informative. And that's obviously the point of a resume. But the fact that this thing is just plain, simple, to the point, and it's actually kind of fun and playful in the way that he's got it laid out. I mean, he's got a picture of himself, which is probably not necessary, but it helps. And then he's got, all of these.
I love that. No,
yeah,
I think that's good.
It's cool. And he's got all these different sections of what he's done. Obviously, he's a really accomplished guy, but he just little blurbs of what he does. And he's got this really cool skills and competences on the side that like is bars. So almost like a battery bar that fills up all the way. So it shows maybe
he's really
quarters
good.
of the way.
He's really good at everything.
Dude, he's really good. Future focused, 100%.
Time management.
Resiliency, 100%.
I'm the CEO of 3 companies. I guess I can manage my time pretty well.
Creativity, he's got 3/4 of the way there. So
What a dumbass.
I
He
know.
sucks at critical thinking.
He sucks at critical thinking.
Uh,
I don't know. That's not 3/4, right? I mean,
no,
that's
but
like,
if you're not full, you're
it's like 90%.
You're zero.
Yeah, and critical thinking is like 95%. So sorry.
He's really, really lacking in leadership here.
And micromanaging, he's got like 94%.
I'm confused about that one. You don't generally want to advertise your micromanagement skills, do you?
I didn't think so, but again, like this is Elon Musk. He's kind of like the ruler of the tech world right now as far as like consumer products.
It's the god that Jerry prays to.
You know, I mean, I look at his resume every night.
And his cars. And his spaceships and rockets.
You know?
I mean, come...
Wait. I didn't know this. CEO of X.com and PayPal? I didn't.
Yeah. He started PayPal.
I had no freaking idea.
Yeah.
He was, wow. Okay.
Very shitty company, but good for him for making it.
And SpaceX.
Current. Yeah.
What?
That's what I meant by rockets.
The frick?
Bro, come on. SpaceX, the ones that they land themselves back.
No, I thought that was the guy that did Virgin America.
No, he's doing like commercial flights to outer space.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they probably work together, but
I think so.
SpaceX is doing rockets that go into space and then land themselves back.
Oh yeah. Hello, like that's also been in the news, which is crazy. And this dude is the head of all of that. It's crazy. But the point is, like, this resume is really clear and it's one page. We'll put a link in the description so you guys can take a look at it. Give us your thoughts on it, because I'm struggling here. Really struggling. How many freaking pages do you want it to be, and what do you want? Because everyone tells me, oh, it needs to be 4 pages. No, we're looking for 2 pages.
I've never heard somebody tell me 4 pages.
The guy that I just interviewed with was like, well, we're actually wanting it to be 4 pages or less.
Well, he's stupid. Here's the deal. You can do 2 versions.
Stupid.
You can do the one you submit with the buzzwords and everything, and then bring copies of your really fleshed out one to the interview.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a really bad experience, which I kind of told you about. But basically, I brought in a resume, and the one that they were given was from another recruiting company, and they gave them a 7-page resume because it was from my Indeed profile. And
they mashed everything together and then provided them, right?
yeah, they mashed it, but they also took all these stupid extra things, like what are some topics that you're interested in, and what are things that you think that you might be able to do, and that's 1 page for each one of those.
Ew.
On top of my already 4-page resume, it turned out to be 7 freaking pages, and I saw them flipping through these pages, and they're like, why do you have 7 pages? I was like, 7? What do you mean?
Right.
Here's my resume. Take a look. And they're like, oh, this is much better. And I mean, I already went into the interview screwed because I thought I was an idiot with a 7-page resume. It was dumb.
Forget about it.
Don't
worry about it.
Shoot.
Move on.
I got you, fam.
Fam, we have you. Family.
Family.
My family, we have you.
What's going on with the Google Live cases?
This is amazing.
Okay.
So they reached out to Marquise Brownlee.
Oh, yeah.
Google,
a fellow YouTuber.
Google did. Yeah.
He's such a cool guy.
We're going to shoot a video together soon.
Mm.
But what happens is you can, if you have a Nexus device only,
Yeah.
for now,
Mm-hmm.
submit a picture that you would like to become a case.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you can do that, or he was showing how you can use Google Maps and like go to a special place that's special to you and take a screenshot of the map itself and make it
your case
cover.
That's cool. Okay, now I know what it means by live cases. Okay.
That's not all.
Okay.
For just one more payment, no, I'm just kidding. That is not all. And I thought that was cool or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he kept explaining, he took the case off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a set of NFC wires on the back of the case where it touches the Nexus.
Okay.
And it moves them upwards and to the left if you're looking at the inside of the case. And it creates a soft button on the back of the case. You can't see it. It's just a soft little button.
What?
And if you hold it down, you can program it to open up any app you want.
Oh, you can like hotkey it to something.
Yes.
What?
Yes. I highly suggest you watch the video. He explains it much better than I did.
Oh my gosh.
But it's amazing.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just a case. I didn't watch the video.
I thought it was just a case, and then the video kept going.
That's cool.
And it's so cool and like out of left field.
Yeah.
Like it's something I never would have thought of. And
totally.
it's Very cool.
So that, like you said, it's utilizing the NFC features of the Nexus or
Right.
whatever. That's cool. That's really cool. I mean, because normally that's mostly just for charging.
And paying.
And paying. Yeah. That's really cool. How much do these run, roughly?
No word yet. They haven't
Oh.
They haven't officially like told the public about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's like a website you go to.
Yeah.
You upload your picture.
That's sick.
You crop it, and it has some like basic picture preferences that you can make it grayscale or add geometry to it,
Okay.
negative it, whatever.
That's
it's neat.
really, really cool. I had no idea that it was like that much more detail rather than just a case.
Yeah.
There's actually technology in the case.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
That's why it's very, very cool.
That's sick. Speaking of tech, I'm actually in the middle of a book right now, and I think I may have mentioned this book, but if I haven't, here it is again. It's called Ready Player One. This is a really, really good book. So it's basically about like, the world is all in despair, and they're running out of room on the ground, and they've basically...
There's no more corn.
There's no more corn.
There's no more corn in the silos. We're going to run out of food.
Essentially, the world is dying. And so what they've done is this really famous rich guy, he has made like...
Is that pie?
Looks like pie to me.
Are you going to bring more?
Dang!
Whoa! Just kidding. Huh? Yeah.
It's okay.
They have lots of kinds of pies downstairs.
Can you bring them?
Yeah, I guess. What kinds of pies would you like?
What do they
had
have?
Strawberry rhubarb, blackberry crumble, apple crumble, and then
Whoa.
asparagus quiche and some other kind of spinach, something kind of quiche.
Apple crumble sounds delicious.
Okay.
Rhubarb?
Strawberry rhubarb.
What is rhubarb?
It's a root.
And it's
Oh.
barbed.
It's like a pink root.
Is it
Have
good?
you not seen it before? Yeah, strawberry rhubarb's really
I'll
good.
have that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry for interrupting.
That's okay.
I'm going to get the CSA. They're really cool down there. And Daddy loves them.
Get like 4 pieces or something.
No, I can't.
Or 3, it's fine.
We need them for our viewers.
We need somebody to subscribe and like. We gotta give pie.
Ready Player One. This is a sick book. It's insane. It's basically post-apocalyptic world, and the Earth is dying, and everyone lives in stacks, is what they're called, and they're essentially like trailer homes that are stacked on top of each other because they've run out of room on the ground.
Right.
But basically, this guy that loves technology and he's really good. He's almost like the Elon Musk of this world.
Oh, here we go, guys. Dovetailing it back.
Come on.
Go on.
But this guy has created this virtual reality and this world called the Oasis. And so
and you play to find the secret
exactly
code.
Exactly. Yep. It's the Easter egg.
Easter egg. That's
Yep.
right.
So not only is this like a game, but it's also the way of currency in the world today, or in the book, and it's also a way of schooling. He set it up so that kids go to school through the Oasis. He set it up so that people interact with each other through it. But it's like you would like it because there's a lot of references to really old games and like Atari and all these really cool things like Star Wars and Star Trek. So it's actually a really, really good book. Star Trek.
Man, I wonder if anybody on the Starship Enterprise ever had an ear of corn.
Probably.
Just like a standard corn on the cob.
They probably did. Honestly, I mean, they probably ran their engines off of corn.
Corn's probably like the most next to bread keepable food item ever.
Yeah.
And honey.
Keepable? Has it been around since the dinosaurs?
Perishable. Non-perishable.
Non-perishable.
Yeah. I'm glad I kept you on track with.
Thank you. The book. I would recommend checking this book out if you haven't. Again, it's called Ready Player One.
Did you finish it?
I'm only on chapter 10 right now.
Oh.
I actually got a physical copy of it today, and I'll have to tell you about that. Got a physical copy of the book because I just wanted to have like a physical.
You're a
copy
little bit of a
me.
collector, B.
You know, I also just wanted to have like a physical page to turn as opposed to going through my phone and flipping it.
It really touches the soul.
It does touch the whole soul. But it's actually such a crazy book that they're coming out with a movie for it.
Very excited.
And Steven Spielberg basically he moved the date for Star Wars. How many is it?
He moved the date for this movie.
Yes.
So it wouldn't compete with
Star Wars.
Rogue.
It's kind of interesting. I mean, obviously, it sucks that it's been moved because of Star Wars, but it is being created into a movie.
You're not going to take on Star Wars.
No, you can't.
There shouldn't be any other movies released unless there's some like indie house thing that can't afford to release on any other weekend.
Right. You can't compete with Star Wars. But another cool thing, which I sent you a picture and we'll put it up on the screen, is this package that I received with the book in it. The package had advertisement on it.
From Amazon.
And it said Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
Buy today.
Yeah.
At first I was like, I didn't buy Uncharted 4. And then I looked at it and I was like, buy today. I was like, what? This is crazy. So they're starting to advertise
on
their
the
packages.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Mm.
I think it's a great idea. It's a really, really cool
Why
idea.
not? It's a free, like, empty medium.
And you just throw it away. So, I mean,
right?
recycle it or whatever. Actually, if you recycle it, that's even more advertising for them. It's free advertising.
It's going to show up in some kindergarten's construction paper.
You know?
I do. Podcasts.
Yeah.
They have come to Google Play Music.
Oh, they weren't before.
Correct.
Okay. I didn't know that.
They're integrated now.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Clumsily.
Why?
It's just a bad experience
Oh.
for now. There's some like artwork issues, like the size of the artwork isn't fully
Okay.
working for a lot of them, and the search, it makes it look like there's only 20 podcasts ever held or hosted by Google.
Yeah.
But if you search, you find like all the
rest of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you. That's kind of cool because obviously that's competing directly with Apple, which
Yep.
has been in this business for umpteen years.
I mean, the word podcast, I think
came from Apple.
came from Apple.
Yeah.
And one of the big podcast apps on Android, which I use myself, Pocket Casts, and it's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah.
People are asking, what does this mean for you guys? Because you were the only answer on Android for a long time.
Yeah.
And they were like, a high tide rises all boats.
This is physically true.
Yeah. But the idea is, the better other people do, the better we all do, the competition helps.
Right. That's
So,
true.
It's kind of cool.
It is really cool. And speaking of podcasts, you did something for us, didn't you, for this podcast specifically?
I did.
And what did you do, Greg?
We're on iTunes. What? iTunes. We're on iTunes.
We are on iTunes, folks. The JpeG podcast
Search that joint.
is in its glory.
You'll see it, that sexy 80s picture.
Sexy 80s picture. We're flashing it on the screen right now. It's actually really sick. I love the logo.
I know,
for
I'm
us.
really proud of that. That
We
was
gotta be proud about it and flaunt it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So we're on iTunes. Check us out. If you want to listen to the podcast and not have to go through YouTube, feel free. Check us out.
Yes. Sorry it took this long, but it's
There's
been
a
hard.
lot of red tape.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying. There's a lot of red tape.
And I just wanted to make sure everything was perfect before submitting, because if they reject it, you got to start a whole new process over again.
Oh, gross.
So I had to make sure the art was the exact size. We had names were perfectly in order and things like that.
Right.
So
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
really cool. I'm excited for that.
It's cool to see.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing that I'm really, really stoked about, No Man's Sky. And we did talk about this, I believe, before. It's one of those games that we're really stoked about getting.
Yeah.
I've pre-ordered it, and I'm excited for it to show up at my doorstep. Oh, yeah. It's coming out June 21st. No Man's Sky, June 21st.
That's quicker than I thought. I thought it would be a VR release.
So much faster than I thought. I had no idea. And they've released 15 more minutes of gameplay, and it's actually pretty hilarious.
I'm not watching it.
Don't, because
Spoilers.
it's made me want it even more, and that's what the problem
Really?
is, right? Yeah, it's really cool.
Dang, man.
I know. It's and you think that the game is huge and there's like this huge expansive world, but
Never run into anybody else and blah blah blah.
no, this goes even further. It's nuts.
Really?
It's really cool.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you to watch it.
You're.
Or putting in the link in the description below.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Click on that link because Greg's not gonna. So
We need somebody to.
Well, let me tell you about Microsoft Xbox 360.
no, Greg, it's old. It's like what, 10 years old?
Well, officially they've stopped manufacturing it now.
Seriously, the 360?
Yep, 10 years,
What?
and I think 5 or 6 types, like models of Xbox 360. But yeah,
That's cool.
I can't believe it's 10 years old. I remember when it came out.
Cool in the sense that it's now considered almost retro, right?
Yeah,
Which is weird.
honestly, I would love an Xbox One. I think it would be cool to have that.
I do have an Xbox One.
I know, but it's in the box. 'Cause
It
You don't
still
care.
is
You
in
don't
the
play
box.
games.
I don't have time.
You dingbat.
I don't have time. I'm too busy getting my pecs full.
Whoa! Doing the leg press.
No, my pecs, dude. I can't press any presses with my boobs.
Yeah, you can. It's called chest press, bitch.
You're right. They're C cups right now, but maybe if I get D's or something, I could do it. Okay.
Just eat a lot, like me. You'll have D cups in no time. Oh, I want to die.
That's crazy though. I had no idea that it was 10 years old and that they're going to stop manufacturing. Have they already stopped?
They have stopped.
It's done, folks.
Folks, I mean, it was legendary while it lasted. It went through 5 or 6 cosmetic changes.
Yeah.
And
I've had one red ring on me.
they say that during its time, 78 billion gaming hours were played on Xbox Live.
What?
Yep.
Is this the Xbox 360 Slim?
All Xbox 360.
No way.
From the
Okay.
original white one to the latest, compact one.
Thinner one. I have the Halo version one. Like when you open the tray, it sounds like your shield is charging.
That's cool.
And when you turn it on, it sounds like a plasma grenade.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. Those are the two things that came with the actual physical system itself. And obviously there's like some graphics on the side, but it was a really cool version of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, still have it. Still works. But I did have a Xbox Red Ring on me. Did you?
I did actually, and instead of contacting Xbox, I took it back to Costco.
Oh, good idea.
And my friend was like, just get a PS3 and try it out. And I was like,
Okay.
yeah, it's exactly the same price for the bundles.
Right.
And that kind of sealed me into the PS.
You went over to the dark side.
Fan club.
I guess technically, yeah. It's always been sort of black.
Literally, the dark
Except-
side.
Except for a PS1, which was great.
Well, my PS4 is white.
That's cool. Mine's black.
Okay. You're a Sith, I'm a Jedi.
What? There's rumors of a new PS4,
Oh gosh.
PS 4.5, as it were.
I can't keep up.
It's codenamed Neo.
Ooh.
Neo.
NEO. That's exciting.
It is. People have mixed reactions because they're like, oh, well, the developers are going to make 2 different versions of the games now. One for the original PS4, one for the PS4 upgrade. It's going to contain upgraded CPU, RAM, GPU.
I love that they have a picture of Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah.
Making all these rocks.
Right.
No, bullets. Are they bullets? Stop in midair.
Bullets, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's going to be interesting, though. I'm curious to see how that develops.
Sony has promised that, and these are all rumors, mind you,
Yeah.
that they will not exclude original PS4 owners. They're going to keep the bar there.
Level.
Yeah, so you're not
Okay.
going to have to buy the PS 4.5 to get a specific experience that you couldn't get on PS4.
That's cool.
So
So
that piss a lot of people off.
maybe it's so the PS4 point whatever 5
Yeah.
is going to be for people that don't have the PS4 right now.
Of course.
So
Definitely. And the major difference is that it pushes out 4K
well, that's cool.
as opposed to 1080p.
Well, that's kind of the direction everything is going is 4K right now,
Yep.
which is exciting. At the same time, kind of huge. And
It's a big step.
It is a big step. Those little SD cards eventually are going to have like
Well, they're up to 128 gigs and crap
man,
now.
that, and then our TVs are all going to be 4K eventually, and then Blu-rays are going to be dumb rays, and
Yeah.
DVDs are already gone.
Stupid. freaking DVDs. They suck.
The cases were huge. The physical cases were huge. I keep seeing all these shelves for these DVD cases that are massive because they have to compensate for the size.
I beat Ratchet and Clank.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
What the heck?
Sorry, sucker.
How
You didn't even
long was
try.
that? How long was that? What, like a week? Less than?
Less. Hey, man. It was fun. It was a good game.
You bastard.
You bastard.
You bastard, you.
Initial impressions.
Okay.
8.75 out of 10.
8.75. That's an interesting figure there, sir.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was excellent,
Okay.
but I agree with some other reviewers that there's nothing new.
Really?
Not really. Like, it felt just like a...
Nostalgic.
Well, yeah, and just another, like the next... I don't know.
That's
not
that style of game. Just kind of like the same thing again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not knocking it.
Okay.
It's
That's
just...
fair. That's fair.
But it was awesome.
Have any of you out there played it? If you have, don't spoil it for me. I still haven't played it. Greg has. What do you guys think?
You can spoil it for me.
Okay.
If you want.
Spoil it for Greg, just not me.
I found it interesting because the movie's coming out on April 29th.
That's right. Yeah, the movie.
Full-length feature film starring Paul Giamatti and a bunch of A-listers.
Ooh.
But they kept the Ratchet and Clank actors.
Oh, good. Okay.
So,
that's sick.
and
That's
a bunch of the other ones. But also, I found it interesting towards the second half of the game.
Yeah.
The cutscenes, I would get a notification from PlayStation that would say, recording disabled for now, like for this period.
I wonder if that was a glitch.
I don't think so, because once the cutscene ended, it'd say recording is now be able to be resumed.
Oh, I guess they don't want like copyright on the videos or something.
I think they don't want to reveal spoilers like on the internet for the movie.
What? Oh, okay.
So I think some of the cutscenes are directly from the movie.
What?
Yeah.
So is it like really good graphics in between?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's like from the movie graphics.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's really good graphics the whole time.
I'm excited.
There's no frames drops. There's no
Really?
stuttering. Yeah, it's really good.
See, that's like, I don't know. That reminds me back to the Crash Bandicoot days. There was no stuttering. There was no frame loss. It was all smooth. The freaking Tiki Man followed me all the way. Ooga booga.
Urubuka. Aku.
Aku. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I called him the Tiki Man for some reason.
That's close. Aku, Tiki.
Aku, Tiki.
Urubuka.
Ooga. And you got the gold one, and you're like Super Mario.
Oh, somebody with Greyhound. Shit's good.
It is really good. On that note, this has been an amazing podcast.
Yep.
Super nostalgic and bringing back some old stuff.
Bringing it back.
What?
Like, subscribe,
Yeah.
share, listen on iTunes now.
Listen on iTunes.
And Pocket Cast, your favorite
Thank you, Greg, for doing that. For us.
audio thing. No problem.
This is exciting. So tune in next week. We love all of you. Like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Pidgey.